Hey guys, it's Jeff with Simply Derivative, and here's a daily recap video for Wednesday, November 20th. Taking a look here after market hours, U.S. stock market hours at the ES. You can see in the bigger picture that we had a second down day in a row, and we talked about it the other day earlier this week that we could possibly see a pullback if we got the right condition, and yesterday's trading gave us that for a further move and a retest back below 3100. We talked previously about how this basically almost a doji candle. You had an opportunity to get long in there, and then you had a potential to get short as well. The market actually traded above this wick high in here, set a new high, and then pulled back. And then we got a continuation of that today. And the market had rallied up from the lows of the overnight around 3105 to about 3118. Basically, the close from yesterday, the previous close, was 1850. And so we were looking for a shorting opportunity somewhere in this vicinity between 15 and 18. Let's go down to the 10-minute, and I'll show you exactly what trade we took today on the short side. And you can see the market did have a pretty nice move to the downside on reports of a delay in the China trade deal with the U.S., and it won't happen in 2019 kind of thing. But we were already anticipating a move down and looking for a shorting opportunity, and you can see right in here, this is what we were looking at. 3112.50 was the low of the first 15 minutes. The high matched that of the overnight, or the Globex high of 3116.75. Anything above that, you were getting close to that previous close area of 1850, which is where the Globex session started yesterday, and where the market basically closed yesterday as well. And so once we got a pop above the Globex, and we saw that we couldn't hold above this area, that we would potentially be looking for a short. We pulled back to the bottom, or the low side of the first 15 minutes. We got a formation of a candle pattern that we like, that looked like a short possibility, a short setup, and so we went ahead and went short at 3114 and took our profits as the market moved down. We didn't anticipate, obviously, a drop because of some news from the China trade deal, but there was plenty of room to get back down towards 3100. If you're just looking at this right in here, if we're trading up at 3118.50, and we have some room, basically saying nothing in this candle that would stop price from going to 3100 or a little bit below, in this case 33,090-ish was the spot. If we can get a short setup, an opportunity where the market formed some candles that look like it was going to move to the downside, that's what exactly we were looking for. Going back to the bigger picture, you can see that our market conditions, our market environment today was a weak outside day. The market had traded outside of the previous day's low. We were below the previous close in the open for the day, and then that news came out and broke, and then you can see that the market had a nice pullback. And we predetermined our targets in our trading, so we took profits at a couple points, and we took profits at about a handful of points, 5-6 points, and then we had another target down at 9-10 points away, and all of them obviously got filled quite quickly, and the move was quite dramatic. But in the bigger scheme of things, we didn't do much except really pull back 30 points from the all-time high. So that was the trade setup that we were looking for today. It broke below the Globex low, went a little bit lower, and then tested this 33,090 area before bouncing. And so what we're going to be looking at going into tomorrow and Friday is how we react off of this. We have been, every time selling has come in, it's been met with some buying, and the market has continued to grind higher. Now that we've gotten to a point where there's clearly some sellers up here, is this going to continue, and are we going to get a little bit of a deeper pullback? Let's take a look at these, the cash market charts, SPX, SPY, and the ES.D chart. You can see we filled this gap in here below 3100. still finished down for the day, and so we're going to see, is this going to be enough to act as support to take us up back towards the highs right in here, or are we basically putting in a shorter term top and may see a pullback a little bit deeper back to some previous highs closer to 3,000. So that's kind of what we're looking for. If we get a break and a close above today's close tomorrow or Friday, then that'll be negated, and we'll probably be looking at the market continuing to climb. But we may be in a situation where we've gapped up plenty of times, something similar to this, where it gets to a point where there's just no more buying, no more buyers are stepping in or willing to step in, and the market has somewhat of a pullback, and it's going to fill some gaps on the way down. So if that's the case, if this starts to turn from up here, you can expect these gaps to most likely get filled right in there, right in there, and then ultimately this one, where we'll probably retest down in here back towards this consolidation above 2850 down in here. So we'll have to wait and see. That's projecting out a little bit. We kind of have to see what the next couple days are going to bring, and if there's any more bad news in terms of the trade deal, then you're definitely going to see a pullback. And so that's what we're going to be looking for. We'll keep you guys updated and let you know what we're thinking and what we're keeping an eye on in terms of some day trading opportunities, short-term trading opportunities here in the ES and the MES. So that is it for today. If you guys would please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, give us a follow on social media, stay tuned to our YouTube channel. We publish videos all the time. We have a video series that we're starting to push out on some trading examples. There's going to be a 14 video series on specific trading examples that we've taken in the past, where we basically just go over and highlight and recap the trade and what we looked for in the charts, and you guys get an idea of what we look for and how we trade each and every day. So check out YouTube for that, our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like the videos, and if you want any more information on how to trade, how to day trade in the futures markets, check us out at simplyderivative.com. And you guys have a good night, and we'll see you next time.